proud of the opportunity to introduce SECI Albrau Prod SA, a fully automated brewery in Romania which promotes and supports national values through its brands. Albrau respects the final consumer, providing the alternative of a quality beer at an advantageous price. We offer to our customers a complete assortment of beer, from non-alcoholic beer to 5% alcoholic beer, bottled in glass, can, PET and keg. Because our priority is the satisfaction of our customer, we permanently select the raw materials in order to be of the highest quality. We upgrade the technology and recertify the production process and laboratory process. Every year, we made investments in technological upgrading and devices laboratory facilities. In 2014, we re-equipped the laboratory with high-technology equipment. We put into operation a fully automated line of filtration and water treatment. This year, so far, I started the purchasing of a new cans bottling line with a capacity of 3 times higher than the existing one and the building of a new storage hall.
The raw materials used in a process of brewing are malt, unmalted cereals, hops, water and yeast. The water used in production is the water coming from Nemira Mountains from Valea Uzului Dam. The grading of cereals, grain milling, is done by using a wet mills. Malt grading aims the malt enzyme solubilization with a core in the saccharification mash process. The graist is mixed with water in a boiler mash, resulting in a homogeneous mixture called leaven. Depending on beer assortment necessary to be achieved, take place a gradually heating of the mash according to a specific diagram. At the end of leaven, the mixture is filtered. The obtained liquid is the wort malt. What remains after filtration is brewery mash draff, and it is used as fodder for animal feeding. The wort obtained by mash filtering boils around 60 to 90 minutes. To get the bitter taste and hops aroma, hops is added in different amounts during the boiling process. Dosing of hops is done to create a balance between bitterness and aroma. The wort boil with hops contain hops mash, hops pulp particulates, and the precipitates formed during the boiling process, that is hot troop. The hops pulp is simultaneously separated with hot troop separation. These are separated by hydrodynamic sedimentation. The wort is aerated and cooled to optimum temperature necessary for the introduction of yeast for fermentation. In this way, the cold trough is formed. Fermentation has a purpose converting of beer from the wort, converting fermentable glucides maltose into ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide as main products, and the range of secondary fermentation products which contribute to the taste and flavor aroma of the finished beer. Fermentation takes place in 2 phases: main or primary fermentation and secondary fermentation or aging. During the primary fermentation, a transformation of the great part of fermentable extract into ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide occurs, and during the secondary phase of fermentation continues the fermentation of unfermented extract. The next step is beer clarification, its saturation with carbon dioxide and completion of taste and flavor. Upon completion of the fermentation process, the finished beer is filtered using filter candles. By filtration are removed the yeast cells together with the remaining substances in suspension which cause its disorder. Before bottling the beer, the keg barrels are washed, sterilized to meet internal standards of hygiene and food safety. Before bottling, the beer is pasteurized in flash pasteurizer. After bottling, the barrels are verified quantitatively and qualitatively. The bottles returned by customers are automatically washed and disinfected according to a sanitation procedure. Bottled beer is pasteurized in a tunnel pasteurizer and the filling is done isobaric under carbon dioxide pressure. Parallel to the process of washing, filling, labeling of the bottles, the empty crates are also washed. The beer bottles are automatically placed in an empty crates by a robot, and the final merchandise is ready to go to the final consumer. The preforms are introduced in feed tanks of the blowing machines, where under temperature and pressure the PET bottles are made. Prior to be introduced in PET, beer is pasteurized in a fresh pasteurizer. PET are taken by air conveyors and directed to the filler when they are washed, filled under carbon dioxide blanket and sealed by the caps. Then PET bottles are checked, labeled, are put on boxes, palletized to be ready for delivery. Before the filling, the cans are disinfected. Bottled beer in cans is pasteurized in a tunnel pasteurizer. Filler in the machine are automatically and under maximum hygienic conditions perform the filling, capping and checking of beer cans. Then the cans are going to a packing machine, are put on boxes and are ready for delivery. Quality control of packaging, finishing product and hygiene is performed continuously on each stage separately.
Nothing would have been possible with the participation of the entire personnel and management of the company to all completed or under development projects. Although we are a young company, we managed to buy up a significant share of the beer market due to our enthusiasm, desire of affirmation, our specialists, upgradings and accreditation. In our city, we are one of the biggest companies that offer jobs, and our goal is to constantly develop new products and increase our production capacity.